Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2253 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nugget, I'll guide you through the vast landscape of biblical wisdom. It's a pleasure to have you join me on this journey. Today our exploration takes us into the profound insights of Proverbs chapter 16, verses 15 through 21 from the New Living Translation. As we delve into these verses, let us seek the timeless wisdom that can guide us in understanding the importance of the king's favor, the value of wisdom, and the impact of a gentle spirit. So strap on those hiking boots and let's explore the wisdom of Proverbs. Verse 15. When the king smiles, there is life. His favor refreshes like a spring rain. This verse paints a vivid picture of a life-giving impact of the king's favor. It is compared to the refreshing nature of a spring rain. So what's the solution in gaining favor, not just with kings, but in our daily interactions? We need to cultivate favorable relationships, recognizing the value in relationships. Whether with kings or everyday encounters, cultivate a spirit that brings refreshment and life to those around you. Now let's explore verse 16. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver. This verse places the premium value of wisdom and insight, emphasizing their worth above material riches. How can we prioritize wisdom in our lives? Well, we need to prioritize wisdom over wealth. Recognize the surpassing value of wisdom over those of material riches. Prioritize our pursuits in wisdom and insight, understanding that their worth exceeds that of gold or silver. Verse 17 speaks of the importance of humility. The highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their lives. This verse highlights the correlation between upright living, avoiding evil, and preserving life. How can we apply this wisdom in our lives? We need to embrace upright living and humility. Recognize the importance of upright living and humility in avoiding evil and preserving life. Guarding your ways with a humble heart, steering clear of those destructive paths of wrongdoing. Now let's explore verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and haughtiness before a fall. This verse delivers a profound truth about the dangers of pride and haughtiness, warning of their destructive consequences that follow. How can we safeguard ourselves from these pitfalls of pride? Well, we certainly need to guard against pride. Recognizing the destructive nature of pride and arrogance. Guard against pitfalls, understanding that they precede destruction and a fall. Cultivating humility is a shield against these dangers. Now let's turn our attention to verse 19. It is better to live humbly with the poor than to share plunder with the proud. This verse contrasts the value of humble living with the poor against the perilous path of sharing plunder with the proud. So what's our key takeaway here? We need to choose humble living. Recognize the superiority of humble living with the poor over the risky choices of sharing the ill-gotten gain with the proud. Choose a humble life that is marked with integrity and simplicity. Now let's explore verse 20. Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. This verse extols the benefits of heeding instruction and placing trust in the Lord, linking them to prosperity and blessing. How can we position ourselves for prosperity and blessing? It behooves us to heed instruction and trust in the Lord. Recognize the correlation between prosperity, blessing, and heeding instruction while trusting in the Lord. Position yourself for success by seeking wisdom and trusting the guidance of the Lord. And finally, let's explore verse 21. The wise in heart are called discerning, and gracious words promote instruction. This verse highlights the connection between wisdom, discernment, and the promotion of instruction through gracious words. How can we embody wisdom and promote instruction in our interactions? We need to cultivate wisdom and gracious words. Recognize that wisdom is accompanied by discernment, and gracious words promote instruction. Cultivate wisdom in your heart, and let your words be the source of grace that encourages learning and growth. And there you have it, my friends. A profound exploration of Proverbs chapter 16, verses 15 through 21 from the New Living Translation. These verses offer us timeless wisdom for cultivating favor, prioritizing wisdom, and embracing humility and graciousness in our interactions. As we continue our journey through the Bible, remember that the wisdom it offers is our guiding light in navigating the complexities of life. Until the next time, keep seeking God's wisdom and make it part of your daily trek. And if you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us. And come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. As we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.